Our Valley Santa Clarita, we create success for your business. This program is brought to you by Desert Drug Pharmacy. Fast, friendly, and personalized. Visit Desert Drug Pharmacy today.
Wow, we're matching. Look at us. Hello and welcome to Our Valley Santa Clarita. I'm Bill Miranda, and this is my lovely and very talented co-host, Setareh.
Thank you, Bill. You look lovely yourself.
Thank you, but tell
You're not
us.
buttoned.
Oh.
I'm so excited because, as you can see, I am wearing the super adorable Setareh, okay, if I may. Look at this skirt. Isn't it so much fun?
It is incredible.
I love it. It's hip. It's cute. It's timeless. I love these little ice cream earrings. You got to check them out. They're so cute.
They have a little bite. They have a little bite taken
They
out
have
of it.
sprinkles and, of course, you know, the hair accessories. Anyways, I go wild whenever I go to Setareh, which is across Macy's on the top floor of our local mall. So check it out.
Let's see. You know what you know with Shady. Shady business.
She really knows how to sell it, just like I sell Setareh every time, right?
I know how to sell it. I know how to sell it.
She's going to teach us how to sell when it comes to local television advertising.
Ooh.
Welcome to Shady Business, here to give you tips and tricks to bring success to your business. With me, Shady, of course. Well, we all want to stand out and we all want the ooh, ah effect, right? So today I'm going to show you how you can get the ultimate ooh ah effect. This is all done by the way that you sell yourself through advertising. And one key way to get the ultimate ooh ah is gonna be through television advertisement. The first reason why you should do local television advertisement is number one, credibility. For some strange reason, people create some sort of hype and give you credibility for being on the television. Hi, Mom! I'm famous! Advantage number two is targeting. This way, you're able to get and reach a larger audience with just your advertising on television. And you can make it so that you target geographically, physiologically, psychologically. Basically, you reach more people. When we come back, I'm gonna give you the reason why you get the ultimate ooh, ah, on television. Only here on Shady Business.
Tachographically, sometimes I wonder if that Shady really knows what she's talking about.
She's a little cray-cray.
I know. What? Why are you
Cray-cray.
using that word?
I don't know.
Anyway, it's true though. It kind of gives a sense of credibility when you're on TV. I got to admit that there were some points when I was on TV that I did the whole, hi, Mom, you know? So, I don't know.
Did Hi Mom go back? I mean, did she
You
way
know,
back?
later on she was like, oh my God, I loved how you said hi, Mom. I actually said her name. I was like, hi, Maria Elena Navarro.
Really?
I did.
Oh my goodness. You know, one of the things we're going to talk about is how changing your lifestyle, changing the way you eat, changed your life and saved your life.
How fruits and veggies, in many ways, saved my life. When we come back.
When we come back.
What can I buy with 2 rectangles?
A bus ride.
You're right. Good job, honey. You're so
When you talk
smart.
with your child, you build vocabulary, and learning starts long before school does. For more tips, go to bornlearning.org.
back. This is our Valley Santa Clarita Television, and this is the lovely and talented Setareh.
And you're the lovely and talented Bill.
Okay,
Miranda.
I'll take that. But this is important. You almost died.
Tampoco. Geez, so dramatic. Melodramatic. You almost died. No, okay. I definitely had some health challenges, as you know, a lot of us do. And at one point, I was supposed to get surgery. Polycystic ovarian cyst syndrome is what I had. So that's when little cysts start to grow on your ovaries as a woman, and which for a woman can stop you from later having kids and cause a lot of other issues. So one of them was big enough that they were like, we got to take it out because they can explode and you can die or get sick or whatever.
So I was right.
Okay, well, but I wasn't on the verge of dying, but it definitely was very painful and they were growing, and I was supposed to get surgery, and I'm very not that I don't like respect doctors or whatever. I do. My mom's a doctor, you know, but I try to take things the most natural way as possible, because you take medication, it's going to fix some things, but it's going to cause other issues, right? So I said, all right, before I go to do surgery, which to me was very extreme, let me try the opposite of that. Let me try changing my diet. Let's just see what happens, okay? So I went on a juice cleanse. I did 60 days. This is how
60 days?
That's how desperate I was, okay? I was in that much pain, and it wasn't just the ovarian cyst. I also had a ongoing rash that I got for a year that was coming and going every month. It was bad and it was annoying. And anyway, I also had a lot of acne. I had a lot of digestion issues. I had water retention. I wasn't even able to put on my shoes because my feet would get so inflamed. So there were a lot of things going on, and I finally was like, you know what, that's enough. I need to try something different, because obviously what I'm doing isn't working. I had no energy. I was anemic and had to take supplements and water retention pills and stuff. So I was like, I need to do something different. So I said, what the heck? Let's do this juice cleanse. And the juice cleanse was actually only supposed to be for like 7 days, but it became 60. I watched a documentary called Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, and it inspired me because this guy who was dying and had like 7 or I don't know how many pills of medications that he constantly had to take, eventually didn't have to take any anymore, you know? So I did this cleanse, and it was for the healing, you know, and you can only eat so many vegetables, but when it's in a juice form, you get that much more micronutrients that you'd never be able to eat, you know, and they go straight to the bloodstream, so it starts working, and you give your digestion a break. You know, we're constantly eating these heavy foods with no fiber, especially if you eat meat. It has no fiber in it, so it takes a long time to process and digest. So the body is constantly working. So my goal was to let the body do what it's meant to do, to heal. So it took a break from digesting such heavy food and was able to work on other things in the body. So I gave my body a rest just to see what the heck, and every 2 weeks I would go and get my blood checked and all that, because a lot of people in my family were very skeptical, you know, and so was I, and that's why I was like, you know, this is an experiment.
You're a Latina, and the other side of you is Persian, so I mean,
yeah.
we're all big eaters.
Heavy meat and processed food
So
eaters.
you weren't eating, and of course your family was
Well,
concerned.
I always eat. I was still taking in a lot of nutrients, probably a lot more than I would if I were eating the regular diet that I was eating. Okay. And I guess you can call it a juice feast. I was drinking unlimited, basically like more than 3 liters of dark green juice, you know. And so a lot of kale, a lot of micronutrients, a lot of good stuff. So anyways, throughout that, I was going to the doctors, and finally I got a checkup, and they said I had 6 cysts. Out of the 6, one of them has completely disappeared, and the rest have decreased in size so much that you don't have to get surgery anymore, and you're basically you're okay. Like, you don't even have to keep an eye on them anymore. And I was like, what? Okay, so I was like, I'm on to something. And through that time, while I had been juice feasting, I started to investigate more information about it because I was so blown away and how I felt and how just the energy that I had that vibrated within me. I was getting, like, my mind was so clear. I was getting so many ideas. I would wake up because I was like, I have to write this idea down. I was just like on a beautiful high, okay? And so it opened my eyes to a lot of things, and it definitely at one point was quite challenging because I guess I learned that there's 3 things that are really touchy, that are really difficult to talk about at a table, and that's politics, religion, and food, because people are so emotionally attached to their food. But long story short, I kept studying and found out that the best optimal diet, at least for me, and they say for the human race, is actually eating fruits and vegetables in their most whole form that hasn't been processed and it hasn't have all these additives and chemicals in them, and that way you get the most out of it, you know. Whole foods are living, so you're gonna be consuming that energy to give you energy.
And you took it one step further in the sense that you literally went to Costa Rica.
I went to Costa Rica, yeah, and I studied with Dr. Douglas Graham, who's one of the founders of, they call it the 80-10-10 diet. That's a raw vegan diet, which is all fruits and vegetables, high carb, low fat. A lot of people get concerned because they see me, how much bananas I eat, how much fruit I eat, you know, and the concern is not how much sugar, but the mixture of sugar and fat that you consume. The fat that you eat is the fat that you wear. So I eat under 10% of fat. My protein all comes from greens. And a lot of people are like, oh, vegans and vegetarians are all malnourished. And no, you have to learn how much to consume in order to receive the proper nutrients. And again, I got blood work done. I'm no longer anemic. I don't have those skin problems anymore. I have no cysts. I'm super healthy, the best that I've ever felt. So.
Super healthy, and you're going to share a diet delight with us.
Yes,
in the next segment.
Delight.
I am so excited. The only thing I'm a little crushed about is I have to wear an apron. If you want to see me in an apron, stay tuned.
And people can make sure to look me up on Net Zero TV on YouTube with different recipes so that they can get some healthy options, or on my YouTube channel, Eat Naked.
Let's get started!
Check out Senses on Main Street each 3rd Thursday of the month from 7 to 11 p.m. in Old Town Newhall.
Welcome back. I'm Bill Miranda. This is my lovely and talented co-host and recipe maker, Setareh. And this is our Valley Santa Clarita going kitchen on everybody.
Going uncooking. By the way, you look ravishing. Anyway, I'm excited because, well, we talked about how, you know, raw foods and veggies have, in a lot of ways, saved my life. So here are some recipes that I did to help me eat better. This is a really yummy snack. You only need 4 ingredients, my friends. Piña para la niña. So pineapple, carrots, raisins, and walnuts. This is just the juice of the pineapple.
Piña para la niña.
Piña para la niña.
Got it.
So let's start off by grinding those nuts.
Let's grind those nuts.
So I'm just gonna put the nuts in my processor. And again, you don't need a fancy processor. You can actually just take a knife and kind of crush them so that they're in little pieces. As always, this always works lovely. Make sure you have it correctly aligned. So I'm just making like a crumble. Okay, so now they're nice and crumbly. I'm gonna take out the S-blade. And actually, let's leave that there. Let's get to the tricky part. A lot of people have issues cutting pineapple, so
we know how to cut pineapples.
Oh yeah? Well, Bill, go ahead and cut the top off.
Cut the head off.
Okay, cut the head off. Geez, so violent. There you go. I brought this really cool tool. You can get them anywhere basically, but we'll see if it works. It's supposed to be easier to cut a pineapple with. So now hold that there. So what I'm supposed to do is basically twist this, and it's gonna start to dig into the pineapple. I haven't. We'll see if it works. Twist, twist, twist. And of course, everyone knows that pineapple is...
I'm feeling a little bit of hate over here.
Never! Passion is the word. Pineapple is so great. It's a diuretic, so it's going to help you release the water that's being retained from eating so many salty foods. And it's just a good weight loss fruit. So don't be afraid of la piña.
La piña de la niña.
Piña para la niña. And of course, the other ingredients, they're full of fiber. You know, carrots, great for your eyes and skin because of the beta carotene. So, you know, you're gonna get healthy. I am. So yeah, it's kind of supposed to, let's see if this works. Well, and try to get your pineapples when they're bright yellowish orange. This one wasn't as orange, but I got the best that I
Want me to hold
saw.
that?
Okay, so now I'm supposed to pull it out.
Pull. Pull.
Maybe it's...
Pull.
There we go.
Okay.
Check that out. Boom. And then
Whoa.
this little green thing, oh, there's still pineapple in there, but this is pretty cool. You put more juice in there.
Mm-hmm.
You can use this as a cup afterwards, which is really cool. Okay, so then I'm supposed to press down on this, and it's supposed to slice and help cut the pineapple. Ta-da! Let me take that out. Boom. What a mess. Love it.
Love it.
You can't be afraid to get messy.
That's why I have an apron.
Exactly. It's a very
ready.
stylish apron.
I'm ready.
So basically, you're going to take as much as pineapple you want. The more, the better. We don't have that many here for the time of saving time, but go ahead and just chop up into tiny little pieces the pineapple that's there. This is what the knife is for. Be very careful.
Okay, so I'm
go
chopping.
ahead and chop, chop, chop.
Chop, chop, chop. Okay.
And then I'm going to put this little thing into my food processor. I'm using the special blade. It's like it's a shredder. It shreds. But again, you don't need to get all fancy. This is just good for saving time. And since I do a lot of my own cooking or food preparing, it's useful. But you can use a regular shredder, okay, to shred the carrots. So all you got to do is close that, and let's see if this works. Again, it's such a fun and really bright snack. Kids are gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's good for you. You're gonna get those nutrients in. Okay. Boom. Easy as that. So I'm gonna take the chunky ones out. Are you ready?
I'm trying to do that phony thumb thing where you think like I cut my thumb off, but I don't know how to do it, Charles.
Why? Why are you doing that?
I wanted to scare you.
Oh, it's actually pretty easy to scare me. I don't like scary movies. I don't like people popping out of like the side of the bathroom and like, you know, my friends do it all the time. Anyway, so you've got your carrots, you got your walnuts in there. Now you put the piña in there. Try to get the ones with the skins out. And then you just put as many like raisins that you want in there. Some people also add like apple to this, so you can add apple. But basically the main ingredients are just pineapple, carrots, raisins,
And piña.
and just a little bit of pineapple juice. So this is like pre-juiced pineapple. You just let it soak for a little bit. It's gonna get messy. And that's it. You mix it around and yum. So grab your little cup. Our cups. No, oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Well, you said I could
Okay,
use
let's
those.
get messy. So then you just put your pineapple with raisins, walnuts, and carrot. Ta-da, look how cute that looks. That's cute. Okay, that's your spoon.
And here's yours.
And then I'm
Ordinary.
gonna grab it. Ordinary. I don't need a fancy cup, okay? How
I
about
do.
that?
I do.
I'm naturally fancy. Nah, just kidding. So,
May I start or do I have to wait for you?
go for it.
There you go.
Try it.
Okay. Be careful. If I don't like it,
How
upchuck.
pretty is that?
Mikey like it.
Anyway.
I like it. That's the way. I like it. I like it.
When we come back, more shady business.
Why do they call it a funny bone? Why can't penguins fly? Like a sea safety. Can we go to the moon on vacation?
If you think it's tough answering these questions, imagine the ones you'll get if your child is diagnosed with cancer. CureSearch.org can help. It's run by doctors and scientists whose research has led to an overall cure rate of 78%. You're not as alone as you feel.
Welcome back to our Valley, Santa Clarita. Wow, I really enjoyed that light snack.
Really? Are you just pulling my leg?
That's right.
You sold it. You made it look good.
I really enjoyed it. Maybe we just made it look good. Maybe we sold it.
No, we sold it. You sold it well. You sold it well.
And you know,
no, it was actually good. It was actually good. Anyways, the point is that Shady always talks about the importance of sensory impact, like one can do when they advertise on TV.
Welcome back to Shady Business, here to give you tips and tricks to successful businesses. Today we're talking about the magical and how to get it through local television advertising. Well, what is it that makes people get that ultimate ooh-ah? Let's talk about it now. The third reason why you get the ultimate ooh-ah is the emotional engagement. You're gonna be able to connect with the audience through storytelling. We have to donate to those poor little puppies. $100. And the last reason of why you get the ultimate ooh-ah is because of sensory impact. This is done through sound, through sight, through action, and branding. With advertising through local television, you're gonna be able to reach a larger audience, creating more potential customers. So make sure to reach out to your local television station. Until next time, here on Shady Business, bringing success to you one tip at a time.
See, like she said, it's all about the storyteller. You know, it's simple as when you grew up listening to your grandparents and they're telling you a story, and you'll notice that you're only intrigued by the people who tell you with energy and expression in their story. And well, we learned tons from Shady Business, but maybe she's not as shady as we thought after all, right?
She's pretty smart, you know.
She is.
Shady's pretty smart. Advertising is so important. Advertise consistently. Tell the message consistently, get it out there consistently, and get it out there with a little salsa, you know, a little energy.
With some sensory impact. Next week, I'm excited because we're going to talk a little bit about Honu Coffee, which is a new place.
Honu Coffee, it's the hottest place in Santa Clarita. You don't want to miss. John Everts is going to be here with us.
As well as Nissan.
Dan Sturkle, Valencia Nissan. cool guy.
Only here where mi casa es
Su casa.
Our Valley Santa Clarita. We create success for your business. This program is brought to you by Desert Drug Pharmacy. Fast, friendly, and personalized. Visit us today at Desert Drug Pharmacy.